Hello, hello. Hey, friends. How's it
Hey.
going? I am so excited. We are so excited to be with you guys here tonight for our free Jules chat. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. So, this is the moment as you are jumping on with us to make sure that you are sharing this out. So, if you are a stylist and jumping on, take a moment to share this into your groups or onto your personal page. If you are a guest joining with us, why don't you go ahead and share this out too? Maybe there's a friend that you're like, hey, I want you to hear this information too. Like, come join me, come hang out, right? So, whether you're watching live or the replay, definitely make sure that you take a moment to share this, comment live or replay, and let us know that you are watching. So, hey, my friends. Hey, Christy, welcome on. All right, Bridget,
Yeah.
Carrie, Joy, welcome.
Hello.
Glad you're
Hi,
all
ladies.
with us
So glad
tonight.
to be here.
I think that we are coast to coast, but heavier on the East Coast side. So let's take a moment to introduce ourselves. So, Bridget, start us off. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, great. So I am over here on the East Coast. I'm actually probably the furthest on the East Coast because I am in Maine right now. So all the way over and all the way up. I have been with Park Lane Jewelry now for 1 year, just celebrated my year anniversary. So that's exciting. And I am a division leader and just excited to be here tonight.
Yay. All right, Carrie. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to go with Joy. We're going to work our way down
All right.
the East Coast.
So if you were with us about 30 minutes ago, I'm Joy Widgeon.
She's back.
And I'm back. I'm also a division leader here on Team Shine On and had the pleasure to kick off the Oh What Fun team event we are having this week. So, yes, that is me. I am Joy. Carrie.
Okay, well, I'm on the East Coast too, but I am in New York. I'm on Long Island in a little town called Amityville. And I am an area leader here at Park Lane. I have been here 10 months and I can't believe it's already been 10 months. So exciting. So before I know it, I'll be saying what Bridget said, that I'm here in a year, and that's exciting too. So I'm very excited to be here tonight because I love these free Jules chats and I love that you all have a chance to ask us questions. So
Yes. Yay. All right. Well, I am Jen and I am a senior division from California. So I will take it all the way over to the other side of the country. And, that really is my favorite part about what we get to do here on our free Jules chat is that we get to span the country and talk about what it means to be on Team Shine On, what it means to shine across America, and all of the questions that you have of maybe some behind the scenes questions that you want to ask. So go ahead, let us know where you're tuning in from, and go ahead and start dropping those comments into the chat here. And as we go, we will answer those questions. But I have decided to ask a few other questions tonight too. But before we do that, we're going to do a little JOTD, okay? Because I think if you look real closely, you might spy some new pieces on each of us. So, Joy, I know that you already kicked us off, but know that there are some new people just tuning in, and a little recap never hurts anybody. So, tell us about those beautiful bones in your ears.
All right. So I am wearing the new Lulu earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? They are that high polished gold finished with that oblong bow, very abstract, very on trend. I absolutely love this style hoop. You cannot go wrong with the hoops. And and definitely cannot go wrong with the bows. I'll do that when someone else is talking. I'm wearing the lacy necklace, the bow, and the Collins necklace, this gorgeous Y chain. Okay. And you probably are like, where did she find this chain? This is another oldie but goodie. This is the Alexa paperclip chain. Yep. Took it right off. And then I am wearing another piece from the Oh What Fun collection, the Merry Impression bracelets with 2 embraceables. I have made a sandwich.
So pretty.
Then our rings, continuing with the bow aesthetic, the cutesy ring, and the Monte Carlo ring. So a little dainty, a little statement, can never go wrong.
Love. All right, Carrie, what are you wearing?
I am wearing Dasher, the statement necklace that is from the new Oh What Fun collection. And I am just having so much fun with it. It took me 45 minutes to figure out which top color I wanted to pair with it because it literally has every jewel tone in it. So I could have on pink, I could have on purple, I could have on red. It's literally the necklace that matches for everything. So it's not just a holiday piece. It's definitely the piece that I am going to be a go-to piece for me for the next couple months because it's a really lot of fun. So
I love so many of our holiday pieces have so many of those beautiful jewel tones. I love that.
Yeah, they really do. And so it kind of carries through all the seasons. So which is kind of what I'm loving, like highlighting the green for the holidays, but definitely other colors that can pop in as the holidays get away from us. So
yeah. All right, Bridget in the sassy silver. Tell us what you're
Yes. So I got something fun in my mailbox today. So I had to pop her on, and she is our beautiful sparkle box. So where is my camera? So I had to pop her on here today. So if you haven't gotten any of our sparkle boxes, I'm just going to show you the earrings right now because tomorrow night you guys need to tune in at 8 p.m. and you are going to get a treat from Miss Eric Hay, where she's going to explain the entire Sparkle Box collection, how you can get in on that little sparkly surprise. So that is the earrings. You're going to have to wait to see the rest. But let me just show you my arm party because nobody gets to see arm party on Free Jewels night. So I got to show you this because this arm party is kicking it tonight. So we've got... let's see if I can remember these at 9 o'clock at night, guys. We've got 2 embraceables here to frame it out. And then we've got our beautiful, what is this one, ladies? This beautiful, the Royal. So she can be worn on either side here. Gotta love the Royal. Then we got the gorgeous Logan. And then we pair that with the Mars here. Gotta love that stretchy Mars. But that is a gorgeous, gorgeous silver arm party. So there you go. There is my beautiful silver for tonight.
Oh my gosh, I love it so much. All right, well, I have on the sleigh bell, and my friends, she is a statement and she is gorgeous. I wore her as soon as my box came in on Friday. I paired her with a graphic tee, which was so cute. Loved it. And then tonight I have just a green sweater on. This is going to take you from season to season. Such a fun one to just throw on as a fun statement. Definitely a conversation starter and one that I would highly recommend writing down on your wish list. So keep that wish list going, share it with your stylist because we're going to have so much fun this week with our Oh What Fun collection. So let's go ahead and talk about what it means to be a stylist here at Park Lane. Continue to drop those comments here or the questions here in the comments. But my first question that I want to just ask all of us to answer is, what is something that surprised you about Park Lane? So many of, or there's two of Bridget and Joy came to Park Lane with experience. Okay, coming from another company. Carrie and I came to Park Lane with no experience. Park Lane is our one and only company that we have been with. And so you're going to get a lot of perspective tonight from lots of different angles, which I think is really important. So when you hear us answer what's something that surprised you about Park Lane, you're going to get some different perspectives. So Bridget, will you start us off? You've been here for a year now. What is something that surprised you about Park Lane?
Okay, so the biggest surprise that I had when I came here, coming from another direct sales company, was the team support that we have. So this isn't necessarily the Park Lane support, even though that is absolutely phenomenal in itself. I'd have to say it's actually the Team Shine On support. So what I mean by that is the unlimited training opportunities that our team provides. Weekly, we have what's called like a lunch and learn that our teams can go to, where they can learn anything from how to build a VIP group to how to do parties to anything out there that we need to know how to do. We're going to be teaching team members how to do that. We also have tech support, like how to use boards, graphics provided for us, things like that, other things, et cetera, et cetera. We have collabs with other teams, not just Team Shine On within Park Lane, but other teams out there within Park Lane. Like, the support that's out there is absolutely amazing. And anybody who's in other direct sales companies probably know what I'm talking about, that you don't always have that when you're in a direct sales company. A lot of times it's you against the world. It's not really a team atmosphere. It's kind of just like you're kind of like put out there on an island. You have to fend for yourself, things like that. And you do not have that here at all. Our team support is absolutely amazing, and it's above anything else that's out there. And I think that's probably what surprised me the most, and what is probably one of our best perks that we have.
I love that. Wow, way to start us off. All right, Joy, coming in also with prior experience before coming to Park Lane. Remind us how long you've been here at Park Lane, and what is something that has surprised you along the way?
10 years, and next
Wow.
month will be 11. So, like a veteran. And this answer probably will surprise you. I was surprised. The biggest surprise I had at Park Lane was that I could place an order in my own name. And there are still companies today that do not allow their representatives to place orders in their own name. And that's probably more shocking almost 11 years later, that there are still companies today that have that antiquated mentality that if they allow their representatives to place orders, that will somehow hurt their business. I don't understand, but I'm just so glad that I found Park Lane, and, you know, I don't have to finagle things and add things, and, you know, but that was one of the biggest surprises.
I think the extra layer to that too, Joy, is being able to put a party in our name too whenever we want, right? I think that that's another thing that I have heard. I have not experienced that because I haven't been with other companies, but I know that there are other companies where you cannot be the host of your own party as well.
Because they do not want you to take the host benefits. The host benefits are for hosts, and the stylist benefits are for stylists. And at Park Lane, the benefits are for everyone. And that is what, you know, has carried me through 11 years. The benefits are for everyone, from company vice presidents, executive company vice presidents, all the way down to your stylists. The benefits are for everyone.
Yeah. That's a good one. Carrie, what's something that surprised you? You're almost at a year. It'll be a year in January or late
January, yeah.
January. Okay. So
There's a lot of things that surprised me because, like you, I had zero direct sales experience. One of the things, and Bridget kind of touched on it, but one of the things that honestly to this day still surprises me is that sense of community that you get in a job that you're working from your own home. So the concern for me when I started was I was replacing another job and I worked in a community that I loved. So now I was sitting at my house by myself, struggling kind of with the whole social aspect of a job on top of the financial aspect of a job. So coming into this organization, into Parkland, and in particular into Team Shine On, immediately I had this community that embraced me. And I felt this sense of belonging that I truly needed. Like where I was in my life, I truly needed that. Besides the job, besides the income, I needed that community. I needed to feel like I belonged somewhere again, that I was going to make some type of difference in people's lives. And this offered that to me. And that was surprising in a refreshing way to me because I didn't know what to expect. And knowing that this community embraces you when you come in and helps you feel comfortable and achieve your goals and offers the support like Bridget said and offers the perks like Joy said, it's so all-encompassing that I can't imagine places that don't have it. And like I said, I'm spoiled, and I always say it because I have never worked in direct sales anywhere else, but this community is incredible.
I love that so much. I was going to say something and now I can't remember what it was. But I would say for me, I'll answer the question too. One thing that surprised me is when I started, I was working a full-time job. I had a 3-month-old and a 2.5-year-old at that point. And I vividly remember about this time, I started in August, 10 years, it'll be 9 years. It was 9 years in August. So it was about this time after I had started in August where I was in a living room chatting with other women, having a glass of wine with these ladies, where I realized how much fun I was having. And while I was still bringing in an additional stream of income for my family. And it wasn't another job. It wasn't like, man, I need to get another part-time job. When I started, it was to pay off my student loans. And so it's not like I was going out having to get another job where I was having to have another boss. And, most of the time when people in this time of year get another job, it's usually in retail, which means that you're working weekends, you're working very strange hours, and that's time away from your family. And I didn't have to do that. I got to choose when I was working, and it surprised me the fun that I was having where I could unplug from my high stress full-time job. I could unplug from even being, a mom of little children and just be able to be Jen, just be able to have fun and have adult conversations that were not, anything to do with spit up on my shirt and, whatever during the day of a boss telling me what to do. So that was something that, that surprised me. So I love all of these answers. They were so good. Let us know, you guys, in the comments. If you are a stylist, go ahead and answer the question too. What's something that surprised you? And if you are a guest with us tonight, is there anything that resonated with you so far of something that that we said? We'd love to get your feedback in the comments as well. Keep those questions coming. I saw some already pop in, and we will scroll back through in a moment as well. And ladies, if you see any comments that have to do what we're talking about, go ahead and pop in too.
I saw a comment earlier, and I want to make sure I answer it, or we answer it. And they asked that the person asked about the butterflies in the collection, and asked, the question is, do they mean something? And does anyone know what they mean? And so I would love to answer that question. The butterfly is one transformative. It has its own standalone meanings. The stages of metamorphosis and growth and all of those things. However, our CEO, Scott Levine, many people don't know, had 4 children. 2 have passed away. And about 6 years ago, his middle daughter, Ashley, passed away. And her favorite symbol was a butterfly. She had tattoos. She had, anytime a piece would come out, it would be named after her, Ashley. And whenever he speaks of her as his butterfly. He usually say like Taylor's his heart, and he has little things he says in reference to each of his children. And so that is the story with the butterflies in the collection. And it's a way to keep her memory alive. That home office, Taylor, her sister, and our CEO, Scott Levine, constantly keep her presence with us.
Yeah, thanks for answering that. I saw that too, and I'm so glad that you answered it because that was beautiful. Love it. All right. What is, Carrie, your favorite part of what you get to do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis here as your job at Parkland? Which is funny to say that it's your job.
It is funny to say. And I laugh sometimes. I'm like, okay, I have to go to work. And I sit at my desk and I do whatever. And it just still makes me smile. But mine is a twofold. So my favorite thing is I have learned that this company and this jewelry literally has the ability to spread joy. So that is one of my favorite things, is that little tiny things make a huge difference in people's lives. And I'm a part of that because of this company and because of the generosity that you mentioned before, that we can host a party in our names, that we can get hostess credits, that I can earn up to $1,100 in free jewelry every month, which is my other favorite thing. Because of those things, I can then turn around and do so much to spread the joy of what I'm doing with the people around me. And I've seen it literally happen for people. Like, I have had people tell me that a piece of this jewelry has brought them to tears, whether it was something they thought of, someone they thought of, a butterfly that they got, a special bracelet that gave them some type of peace because it reminded them of someone special. I didn't know how powerful it would be until I was a part of it.
I remembered what I was going to ask you, but this is a perfect segue, because tell us a little bit what you did, I think it was this summer, with the Juliet necklaces and how you were able to make a difference with those.
Oh. So I have a friend who is the CEO of Dress for Success, which is an organization that empowers women to build their confidence and get back into the workforce, and they give them the tools to succeed in doing that. So what I did was I did I put out to everyone in my group, everyone on my social medias, that anyone who wanted to contribute to this fantastic organization was buying a Juliet necklace, and I would match any Juliet necklaces that they bought. So with that fun thing that we did this summer, we were able to send about 70 Juliet necklaces to that organization. And it was just felt so great, just a little thing to be able to, and so many people were so excited to be able to be part of something simple, tangible, and that made a difference for that person. And Park Lane allowed me to do that. I couldn't have done that without the way they allow us to use their programs.
So powerful. And fundraising in general, right? If there's a organization that's near and dear to your heart, whether you just want to host a fundraiser with your stylist, or if like you're saying to yourself, man, I could use my business to fundraise for either something that means something to you personally, or that could just be your platform in life to run your business, to be able to help others raise money for things that mean things to you. And that's something that you can even do here at Park Lane. They give us the tools to be able to do that. So that's such a great answer. I love it. Bridget, what about for you?
I was just thinking we might all have similar answers here because I was thinking the same thing. Like, I mean, customer service is like the best thing that I think that we can do and offer back because Park Lane blesses us so much. We're able to go back and bless our customers tenfold. And another example is just the event that we're doing this week, the Oh What Fun event. Like we can just have so much fun there with all our customers, give back to our customers generously. And it's just a way for us because we're blessed so greatly from our company, Park Lane, that we can just keep continuously blessing others. And I love how you touched on fundraising, Carrie, because Park Lane does have a generous fundraising program in and of itself that if anybody's interested in fundraising, it's a fantastic program that the company offers. You just need to hook up with your stylist and they will give the organization that you hook up with 50% of every purchase made, which is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I don't know any company or fundraiser out there that is matching that. It is fantastic. So not only does the organization get that amazing 50%, but they're also getting awesome jewelry out of the deal too. So it is just like, it's like the best thing going out there. But yeah, for me personally, like the best thing for us, the way, rephrase that question for me, I have to look at it. The favorite part of my job is just like the fun that we can have. And it's just because we can run our businesses the way we want to, because Park Lane doesn't put any restrictions on us. We can do anything that we want and we can just have fun doing it and blessing our customers like the whole time we're doing it. So that's it.
So good. Joy, what about for you? What's your favorite part? 10 years is a long time to have a lot of fun. So what is your favorite part over the last 10 years?
You know, listening to Bridget and Carrie, it's like I'm falling in love all over again, you know, like, like, oh my goodness, yes. And being able to participate and experience all of those things that they are for the first time, you know, getting those. We're just so spoiled. But I will talk about a favorite thing and answer a question in the comments as well. Okay. So the question is, I'm curious if stylists all get the same displays. While watching some YouTube replays, several stylists had a display of earrings referred to as order starters or cart starters or and so one of my favorite things is free jewelry. And we have the ability to earn $1,100 in jewelry each month as stylists. And that is from everybody. No rank, no title. You come in the door, you have the ability to earn that. It's there for you, there for the taking, as I like to say, right? And so, again, I'm so spoiled because other companies don't do that and give you a paycheck. You're going to get the product, or you may have to buy the product, right? We're seeing some that you got to buy a lot of product, but they're not given the product. So when you see those cart starters or those order starters and those displays and things like that, many times those are earned pieces. But here on Team Shine On, we have a whole additional incentive. Each week we have prizes, a prize drawing when we hit as a team certain goals, right? It's a team goal. We hit it. And depending on how high we go over it, depends on how many prizes are offered. And last week we had 3 prizes offered. We went over goal. That's a good thing, y'all. And I was the winner of one of them. And so I had a choice. I could pick display items that you're asking about for free. Well, on my team leader, I could pick a jewelry package, a free jewelry package up to, I think it's like $250 or $300. It's not coming out of my pocket. I could pick, oh, there's the mannequin back there. Yes, I've won that. Labels, mailing supplies, the gambit. There's like 10 items. Now, even graphic design packages. I mean, listen, we are set up for success. And that is definitely one of my favorite things here. Michelle Zito is super generous. Yes, June, she is. She's my fave. But yeah, so I figured I would answer her question and talk about one of my faves and in a huge perk that the company offers and our team offers.
Yeah. I am going to just wrap all of this up with a bow. Answering this question is that the trickle down for me is my favorite part, right? The company is generous. Our team Shine On is generous. And so as a leader, I also get to be generous with my team as well. And that is my favorite part, is to be able to partner with new stylists, to train new stylists along with all of us as a leader team. And so I'm so grateful for each of those aspects that everybody already touched on, but that's generosity, that's just that trickle down effect. Okay, so let's just do a quick popcorn of some highlights and benefits of the company that are other favorites. We mentioned the $1,100 in free jewelry, but that is like the tip of the iceberg of other benefits and fun things about Park Lane. So what are some other things that you've earned along the way that you love so much that we can just kind of popcorn? Brigitte, go for it.
A free all expense paid trip to Cancun.
Holla! So exciting. Absolutely outrageously cool. 2 trips every single year that we have the ability to earn, and anybody can earn those trips, not just the top level leaders. Carrie has been here for not even a year, and how many trips have you earned, Carrie?
2
trips. So there is your testament right there. You come in, you start, you get to working, and
right.
So many good things. Okay, trips. Joy?
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes. Joy's driving a gorgeous Mercedes. So you can either take the Mercedes payment, or you can take a cash payout when you earn that as well. So we have many on our team that drive the Mercedes, and we have many on our team that take the cash. Again, you can start earning your Mercedes bonus at the very first level of leadership here. So amazing. All right, what else?
Hostess program.
So amazing. Tell us
so
a little
amazing.
bit about that.
Okay, so since we've said I've only been here a little while, my mind literally was blown with the hostess program, because I hosted a party with Michelle, something that we call a decider party, which, listen up everybody, because if this is something you're thinking about, this is what you're answering on your survey tonight. And yes, the survey is coming. For those of you who are asking, the link comes in at the end. So we didn't forget about it. Don't worry. It comes at the end to you. Decider parties are amazing. And here's why. You host a party with your friends. Someone does all the work for you, whoever you know that you're a stylist, they do the work for you. So in my case, when I had a decider party, Michelle did everything. I got to have a little party with my friends. At the end of the party, I got to shop for all the free jewelry thanks to the hostess programs here at Park Lane. So I had hundreds of dollars in free jewelry that I could get just for having a party. Then the word decider means that then I looked at that and decided whether or not I wanted to be a stylist. Well, not only did I get to say yes to being a stylist and get the paycheck from the party that I didn't work on, I got to keep all the free jewelry. So you're getting all the jewelry from Park Lane and the paycheck from Park Lane because you said, I think I'm going to have a party. So I love the hostess programs
So
because
good.
I benefit greatly from them.
Amazing. Another thing that I love is no quotas.
Yes.
And nothing that we have to, Bridget alluded to this, nothing that we have to like follow these strict guidelines. You're not losing your title. You're not starting over every month. All of those things, no team quotas. They're only good things, only add-ons. And I know if you've been with another company, from what I've experienced of those people that have told me stories, that these things are real. And I think that both Joy and Bridget can touch on that a little bit more. But I'm so grateful that there are no quotas, because as leaders and as stylists, as you're joining, you get to work out of joy, not out of fear. And you don't have to worry about not hitting a rank or being paid as when you have a promotion here at Park Lane, that is a lifetime promotion. You will never lose that title or that commission rate. And I think that's a really big deal. And the flip side of that too is also our direct appoint program. Bridget, can you speak a little bit to that and how that was helpful for you? I think that's a huge benefit.
Yeah, so direct appoint is you get to come in with experience. So what that means is I came in from another direct sales company, and Park Lane looked at my prior experience. So kind of like out in the real world, working at a real corporate job, not that this isn't a real job, but you know, when you go and apply somewhere for a job and they look at your resume and they put you in the job where you should be based on your experience, they do that here at Park Lane too, which is what they should do at every company that you're going to work for, right? It just makes sense. So why wouldn't they do that here? So they looked at my background and they said, this is the position you belong in, and that's where we're going to put you at. Instead of starting all the way at the beginning again, I got to start where I had the experience. That's where they paid me at. No matter what, that's where I came in at. I could have brought my entire team with me, or I didn't even have to bring my entire team with me. They were looking at me, not what I could, not the bodies I could bring with to the company, just what I could bring from my knowledge, my background, and my experience. So, and the cool thing is, like you said, with no demotions or anything like that, that's where I stayed. It wasn't a temporary thing. It wasn't, we're going to put you here for 30 days and see how you work out. It's, this is where you are. This is where you're being paid. And this is it. So it was really great. It's a great program. If anybody thinks that that's where they think that they should fit in, definitely talk with your stylist and go from there.
So good. Do we miss any big ones? Any big highlights? I think we hit quite a few of them. All right. Here's the last question. What are you looking forward to in the next 3 to 6 months with your business? Could be personally, could be with a team. You can define that however you want to, but what's something that you're looking forward to with Park Lane? Joy, you want to kick us off?
I am looking forward to Cancun.
You know, it's said that you should always have some kind of vacation on the calendar to look forward to for your mental health. And ever since I started earning trips with Park Lane, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yes, that is correct. Absolutely correct. Because I just got back from Zurich in August and I'm ready to go again. Like, you know, it's almost addictive when you're earning trips and you go on these trips and you realize that, you know, you step off the plane, you don't know where you're going. You don't need to. You just look for the man with the sign or the lady with the sign that says Park Lane Jewelry. And then you just roll your little luggage over there, and then you just follow them. And then they put you in cars and vehicles and take you to hotels that are absolutely gorgeous and fabulous. And then they give you orientation tours and all that kind of stuff, and welcome reception with wine and, juice if you're not a wine drinker. But beverages and food galore. And you just get to experience places. I've experienced places I would never have done on my own. I'm definitely a Caribbean, love the heat, love the hot, love the beaches type person. I would have never gone to Paris. I would have never gone to Dublin. I would have never gone to Zurich on my own. Like, I had no desire, but I can tell you that those are some of the best places that I have ever been to. And I'm looking forward. Went to St. Thomas, been before on a cruise stop, and it was like, oh, that's great. But listen, staying for 6 days on somebody else's dime, absolutely fantastic. Jen, you were there with me.
Yes, I was. Love. Yes, Lorraine, celebrity status is correct.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely.
Yes.
So I cannot wait to travel with these two. We are going to have so much fun. I am looking forward. And that's another thing I look forward to is the team time together, like getting to see people in person and being able to chat and catch up. We talk about our families on Zoom and lives, and we get to know each other. We see our kids. We see pictures, and just to see each other, hug necks, and sit, have a meal together. It's just, the fellowship is amazing, because not only is it with our sister stylists and brothers, it is also with their families that they choose to bring along with them. So my husband usually my sister came. You can bring whoever you want. You're not told who you can and cannot bring. You can bring who you want. And so, but the other aspect of that is, I came from a company where the owners were very protective of themselves and their space and their time. Meaning, when we got together for conventions, they had bodyguards, and we had to stand in a receiving line like a wedding, thousands of people in line to shake their hands, not even to like have a conversation. This is just like shake a hand, take a picture, and keep it moving. It's like a meet and greet, right? The breath of fresh air is that we not only fellowship with each other as stylists on these trips, we get to fellowship with the Levines. We get to participate with the family. You could be leaving the hotel, they're coming in, and they're like, how's your day? How are you doing? You get to have conversations with the family that owns Park Lane Jewelry. There is no separate barrier. There are no security guards. There are no, they ride on the bus with us, the trains with us. They take the same transportation we take. They're not off in the limo and then we're in the buggy. And it's just a very inclusive feeling, and it really does feel like a big family.
Yeah. I love this question that Denise is asking, because Park Lane cares enough about us that we get to cash out any trip that we earn. So if you cannot go for whatever reason, or you choose not to, you can also choose to cash out your trip that you've earned. So yeah, that's a great perk as well. I love this family reunion. Yes, absolutely. It totally is. All right, Carrie, tell us, what are you looking forward to in the next 3 to 6 months?
So a couple things, but mostly what I'm looking forward to, I mean, Joy said the trip, so I don't want to repeat that, but yes, I'm so looking forward to that trip. I am looking forward to really trying to continue to grow my team and get myself to get a promotion. That is really what my goal is in the next 3 to 6 months. And that is because now I feel like I have been here enough time that I really am ready to help people, become a stylist. Like not that you can't do it immediately, but I feel like I'm really in a better place to offer so much more value to them as a team member and as a team leader, that I really am trying to grow my team and grow myself as a leader. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. The other thing I'm really lucky to have is what I love about this, and I'm looking forward to, is the continued flexibility that the job offers, because this cold weather that's brewing in here into New York, I'm out of here come January, and I go to Florida for the winter. So this flexibility for the job is another thing I'm looking forward to, because I'm able to do that. I couldn't pick up a job and see, peace, I'm leaving this January, I'll be back in May. So I am looking forward to be able to continually shift my business with no impact to my customers, but just with the ability for me to be able to do what works for me and my family.
Love. So good. Bridget, how about you? What are you looking forward to?
Those are all great answers. Those are things I like them all too. They sound wonderful. But I think too, I'm looking forward to January. Not that I want the holidays to be over, because I love the holidays. I love Christmas. I love our jewelry that we have right now. But in January, for us as stylists, brings a lot of fun things. One of the things is we have convention, and we have a Sparkle convention twice a year. And January is our next one. And during that, we once again get to have all of this great time together, learning. We get time with our CEO, which tomorrow we get some special time with him too. I'm sure everybody's heard about that and hopefully is registered for that. But so we get time with our CEO. We get to find out about our next trip. So Joy should be really pumped up about that. And we get to see our next collection of jewelry. So I'm always looking to see what the next things are. So I am ready for January, just to see all of those things, our training, our next jewelry collection, and our next trip, to see where that's going to be. So I'm excited for January.
I love. Man, this is such a hard question for me, because I just want to echo everything that you guys have already said, but I am going to kind of say what Carrie said, and that is just the continued flexibility of time. I feel like that in the season of my life right now, with the kids being 12 and 9, that I am a full-time taxi driver is what it feels like. And I am just super grateful that Park Lane can fit into what that looks like. So if that means that there are days that I get to go to the school and volunteer, if that means that I am working from the car at any given sports practice, whatever those pockets of time are, if we are going on vacation and there's, a morning where I'm like, hey, I'm going to stay back and work, you guys, go out and do whatever, I'll catch up with you. However that looks like, what we choose as a family to do, the flexibility is so important. And coming into this holiday season, I think specifically, my husband also works in education, which means a couple of things. But it does mean that he has time off, the kids have time off. And so I get to choose how I'm going to work Park Lane in those times off as well. And it's not like that I have to take off from a job to be able to take care of the kids because they're home or anything like that. So I'm super grateful for that. It also means that my husband works in education and he gets paid once a month. So what I'm also really grateful for Park Lane, especially during this holiday season, is that we get a weekly paycheck here. And during this season, that is a huge deal for us and for our family, as we get to, choose to do some extra fun things and to budget out the holidays in a really fun way because of the weekly pay. So My last question as we tie a bow on everything tonight is what are your, yes, all the bows. What are your imparting words for our friends tonight, ladies, of why now is a great time to jump into Park Lane? I would say I'll start off the answer and then you guys can go because I want to take the first answer. And that is specifically because of the holidays and everything that I just mentioned, that it's such a wonderful time. People are shopping right now, and why not have them shop with you? And why not also be able to help your family's bottom line budget through the holidays as well? So that is my why now. Bridget, what's your why now?
10 tickets into the drawing. And if you do it before Wednesday, you get in the early bird drawing. That's it.
Hello. Done and done. She said it. Early bird drawing. Okay. Who loves a drawing? We all do. Thank you, Bridget. Okay. Ed, Joy?
And do it now. You do it now. You get you do it now. You get a paycheck next week. Like weekly pay is weekly pay. It's not, oh, you get paid weekly, but we hold 1 week. No, weekly pay is weekly pay. The faster you get started, the faster you start earning.
Love it. Carrie, tie us up. Tie that bow, that beautiful bow on that beautiful package for us.
Okay. So my advice is, why do it now? Because life is really short and goes really fast, and there is no time like the present. Stop doubting, stop wondering, and try. The very best that can happen is you're sitting where we are next year. You're talking about your trips, you're driving your Mercedes. The worst that can happen is you end up with hundreds of dollars of jewelry, and it's all yours to keep. You tried it and you know, but you won't know if you don't try. A year ago, I would have not told you I was going to be here. We're all in different places, but none of us knew this is where we would be, but we wouldn't be if we didn't try, right? So you have to try it.
Love it. All right, my friends, there is a survey for you in the comments. If you have any questions that we didn't get to, go ahead and jot them in the survey. If you are a decider party girly, put a 4 in the comments. If you are everything that these ladies said, I want to be on that screen with them soon, put a 5 in the comments. Everybody put a 5. All right. If you're like, yes, ma'am, let's go ahead and get this party started because, oh, what fun it is. And more tickets into the drawing. Okay. And if you just love being a customer, you want to host a party for your stylist, then those options are on there too. If you love Bridget's Sparkle Box and want more info about that, that's on the survey. And if you want an invite to tomorrow night to hear directly from our CEO and get a little bit more info, there's even a question on our survey for that tonight as well. So fill out this survey because you are going to be entered to win an everlasting necklace for the everlasting joy that you can get from Park Lane.
We already have people putting in the comments.
What was that?
We already have people dropping in 4s and 5s. So
let's go. Love that. Well, go ahead and fill out that survey and let us know that too. Thank you so much, ladies, for hanging out tonight. I had so much fun. And we will see you guys all super soon.
bye everybody.
Bye-bye.